Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to the first video of my mini series of my 2024 favorites. Today we are going to start off with hair care and makeup favorites of 2024. So before I get into this video, I do have a special announcement. Now, this is not sponsored in any way. This sale goes live tomorrow. So Zip has pretty much everything on their website for sale. And they sent me over this pretty kit that they will have on sale starting tomorrow. It goes for $513. Well, it starts at $513 and I'll show you what comes with it. And it goes up a little bit more just depending on the gel that you get. Like if you get the silver gel or the crystal gel, it starts at $513 and then it bumps up a little bit more. I think it might be $600 if you get the golden conductive gel. I'm not for sure, but they sent this to me. I had a meeting with them, discussing my frustrations with them over, the halo issues and all that jazz. And they assured me that everything has been fixed and weeded out. However, I don't know if that's true. But I'm gonna go buy it for right now. I am still using my third replacement of my Zip. I use it about once a week, not on myself. I'll use it on my husband just to make sure it's up and running. I did use it on myself yesterday. I did a treatment. But they sent this kit to me and I'm going to show you what's involved in this. So you get your Zip Halo, and then if you use my discount code, it'll save you, I want to say, an extra 20% off. So if you get the kits that are either the silver conductive gel or the crystal gel, it brings it down to $411. So you get this really nice makeup bag here. It is, it's not leather. I would say it's plastic, and you open it up and it does sit flat. So it sits flat on your table, and I have everything in here that comes with this. So I had no idea that they were sending this to me. It just showed up, by the way. So here's what the case looks like. You have a pocket here and you have two pockets right here. And then you have a zipper pocket here in the middle. Right here. So this is great to take for traveling, to store your makeup, your beauty devices. So there's that. And then they have a mask brush, and I would have to say that this mask brush is actually pretty good quality. And I like how this is edged instead of it being a sort of like a flat edge right here. This is more curved and it says Zip on it. And then the inside of this says Zip too. And then we have this headband that says Zip. And then you have a travel case for your Zip Halo or your Zip GX, whichever one you have. And it is pretty nice quality. It's quite big inside here, which I would imagine that the Zip Halo would swim around in there, but still very nice to say the least. And then your choice of conductive gel, they sent me the one with the golden gel. So you could pick between silver, crystal, or the golden gel, and then you get the Zip Halo. So if you use my discount code on this kit, it'll bring it down to $411. Now, they did send this Zip Halo to me, which I already have one. So stay tuned because I'm going to give this away. I'll probably give it away with the golden conductive gel. So this does come with, I think it's like a 2 ounce, not a 2 ounce bottle, but it's a small travel size friendly of their electrical complex gel, which is just a basic gel that doesn't have any skincare benefits. But the golden gel, I think it's $129 or maybe a little bit more now. Maybe it's $139 since they did raise the prices on all their gels. So I'll be giving this away here on the channel for some lucky viewer. It will be a giveaway that will be held here in the United States because this is a giveaway that is coming out of my own pocket. And unfortunately, shipping international is very, very expensive for me at this time. As you guys all know that I haven't been working the hours, and I had to take a pay cut to go back to my other job. So it's not like I have like all this money floating around like how I used to. So I'm being very mindful with my purchases. So yeah, so stay tuned for this, but I wanted to put it on your radar in case you're looking to get a zip halo and you can't afford it. Well, I will be giving that away to some lucky viewer. So now let's get into this video. So I am going to have to do a couple of probably pauses and starts on this video, because I just have everything in bins, and when we get to the makeup portion of this, I'm gonna have to stop and kind of like organize it just a little bit, just an FYI. Another thing too I wanted to mention is I hurt my neck yesterday, and I'm really, really stiff, and I feel like my neck just wants to keep going forward. So, and I'm having a hard time turning it. I don't know what I did to it. I've been working out a lot, you know, lately, because as you guys know, I'm trying to lose weight and everything. And I may have done something in my workout that has caused it to be stiff and to where I can't turn. So first things first, I'm gonna get into my favorite hair tools of 2024. My favorite hairstyling tools are one, the Dyson Neural Supersonic Blow Dryer. So I picked this up right when it was released, and I picked mine up from Dyson. Now, I love this blow dryer. This is, to me, I notice a difference with my hair with this new Neural blow dryer versus their original Supersonic. So what's cool about the Neural is it has that scalp sensing technology. I forgot what it's called, but you press this button here and it adjusts the air, not the airflow, but the temperature of your, of the heat that is coming out of here based on how close and how far away you are to the scalp. This dryer is all about scalp health. So that feature doesn't work with all the attachments. Like, it doesn't work with their diffuser. It works with their smoothing nozzle, and I believe the circle attachment that reduces the airflow of the dryer. It works with that one, but the rest of the attachments, it does not work. Now, I love all the attachments that this blow dryer came with. I use them all. What's cool about these is that these attachments have these microchips in them. So when you put it on the dryer, it remembers the last setting that you used with that particular attachment. So when I put my diffuser on, I just put this on, turn the dryer on, and it's ready to go. I don't have to worry about changing my settings every time. So that is pretty cool. And then when you set the dryer down, it slows down the airflow and quiets the blow dryer. So this blow dryer is definitely amazing. I highly recommend it. Now, most of these items that I am going to be talking about today, practically all of them, can be found at Sephora. So tomorrow is the last day of the holiday sales event at Sephora, and if any of these are on your wish list, it would be a great time to pick them up. But I'm pretty sure that some of these companies themselves will be having a bigger Black Friday sale versus the 20% off, 15% off, or 10% off. So if you're a Rouge member, that's the biggest discount, which is 20% off at Sephora, and that would be a good time to pick up your Dyson blow dryer, because Dyson, when they usually have a sale, they usually have 20% off. But all these other companies, I'm pretty sure are gonna have like a big, huge Black Friday that's bigger than Sephora. So my favorite attachment from the Neural dryer is actually the diffuser. I just love this diffuser. I love this bowl. It gives me my best curls. Now, I have day 2 curly hair here. I just woke up and it looked like this, so I had a lucky day. But my curls were a bit curlier yesterday than what they are today. And I had I had like so many ringlets, but I kind of separated them to give my hair more curl. But I just really love this diffuser bowl and how it works with my hair to give me my best curls. And then I love that this attachment is detachable, because what I use this for is mainly to get at my roots, but I do the majority of my diffusing with this bowl. Now, this is the only blow dryer within Dyson's collection that you can get this diffuser attachment, but they just recently released a new air wrap called the Air Wrap ID. And what Dyson does is they put a couple of those air wraps kits together per your hair concerns. So they have an air wrap for curly hair, and they have this diffuser for that. Now, my thing with the air wraps is I wish that what they would do is let you customize your air wrap from their website, because some of the attachments that come with the curly girl or curly hair air wrap, I wouldn't purchase for my air wrap. I want like maybe the bigger volumizing brush and a curling iron versus all the attachments that come in there. And I definitely would like the diffuser. So that would be something that I wish Dyson would do in the future, let you customize your own air wrap. So, so favorite blow dryer, enough rambling on that. And then my other favorite hairstyling tool of 2024, which I believe Sephora does carry this, is the GHD. This is their blow dry Duet, I think it is. I think it's 2-in-1 heat styler. Oh, okay, yeah. GHD Duet Blow Dry. This is your 2-in-1 hair styler. So this, you can style your hair from wet to dry. This is a volumizing brush. Now, with this one, it has heat in it in the form of air, and then also these bristles heat up too. So this is my favorite volumizing styling brush. This just gives me my best style ever. I love how smooth my hair looks with this, and I can style it by putting some volume and some curls in my hair with this. Now, I have used this on my hair when it was freshly wet out of the shower, and it works great. But lately what I've been doing is I've been going in and blow drying my roots first with my Dyson Neural dryer, and then I'll just sort of take out more moisture of my hair versus going in with this with my hair extremely wet, because I have to make too many passes with this in my hair, and it just gets tiring because this is not light. It's actually pretty weighty. And the other thing too is that they say that this does not cause damage in the hair, and I read the fine print, and they say that if you use this doing only 4 passes in the hair, then it's not going to create damage. Now, you have no control over the heat setting in this. It just gives you one heat setting, and it keeps that constant heat setting going in this. Now, when I was using this in my hair from when it was wet, before I went in and did a rough blow dry, I did find that my hair was looking a bit damaged from this. So that's when I started to go in and just go in with my blow dryer first, do my roots, and do a little bit of drying on my ends to not like 80% dry. I would say to where it's like 50% dry. And I find that it worked better for me and it was less tiring to use. But this gives me my best style. And ever since this came along, I haven't used any of my other smoothing tools. I'm actually thinking about selling my Dyson Airwrap because I don't use it anymore. I do love the Dyson, not Airwrap, the Dyson Air Straight. Sorry, my camera just stopped. So the Dyson Air Straight is better if you like that like really super straight style. But if you want something with more volume, and then you can add some, you know, like style to your ends, like curl them and put a little bit of curl in the hair, this is what I would recommend. This is so good and it's worth the money. So definitely would recommend that. I picked mine up on Amazon right when it came out because I had to have it right away. So they do carry this on Amazon too, but Sephora carries it, and if you're a Rouge member, you'll get 20% off these hair tools, just so you know. Now here are my favorite hair products. Now, one of these items cannot be found at Sephora, just so you know, and that item is the Apres. So this is the Bond Repair Treatment, and I love this. I've been using this for over a year now, and I keep repurchasing this. Now, I use this probably, just depending on how frequently I wash my hair, but at least once a week. Sorry, somebody's car alarm is going off outside. So I use this at least once a week in my hair just to restore my bonds. And then after I get my hair colored, I go in and use it more frequently, like pretty much almost every wash. Now, I'm not using K18 on my hair anymore. I don't feel like I need it. I don't feel like I need all these different bond repair treatments. My hair is doing just fine with the product lines that I'm using. And this is my favorite bond repair treatment because this is the one that I see the most results in my hair. And it's really easy to use. You just spray this on dry hair and you leave it in for at least 10 minutes. And then you wash your hair like normal, and your hair is so beautiful after you put this in. I just feel like this has given me the best results for my bond repair out of all the other ones that I've tried. So I keep repurchasing it. And what's cool about this is, so when you first get this, it comes in a kit, and you get the spray bottle, and just depending on your size of the kit, you get 2 vials of the treatment. And what you do is you empty one of those vials in this bottle, and then you fill it up with water, and there's a line for it. And then you just shake it. And just depending on how much hair you have, this bottle can last you anywhere from 2 to probably 4 uses. Now for me, it lasts me 2 uses because I saturate my hair in this. But this is a continuous flow water bottle, so it's really easy to get it through the hair. But I love this treatment, and it's still a favorite for 2024. So all of my other hair care products, this is the only other product that is not Color Wow, but this one you can find at Sephora. This is the Virtue Healing Hair Oil. This is still my favorite hair oil. I love the Virtue hair oil. I haven't found anything that compares to this. Still a favorite. I love the scent of this. It is so good. And this is the only Virtue product that I still use in my hair. So once I found Color Wow, I gave up all my Virtue products. And I love the way my hair looks and styles and feels. It's so much healthier since I introduced Color Wow into my hair care routine. I'm not even using Olaplex anymore, and I'm not using dry shampoo anymore as well. So first favorite hair care product. So I always love a leave-in conditioner in my hair in the form of a mist. Now, my favorite leave-in is actually the Money Mist. I love this mist for my hair. It is so good. Now, this says it's a Luxe Light leave-in conditioner for glossy, expensive-looking hair. So this has heat protectant in it, but it's repairing, it's hydrating, it's moisture rich. There's a proprietary Biolyzed amino complex and marine botanicals that renew the elasticity for longer, luminous, healthy looking hair. I think this has something in it to where it adjusts to your hair needs, is from what I remember. You know, my brain is just like fried these days because I'm still training at work, and it's like I have like all this stuff on my plate. So which brings me where it's been really hard for me to sit down here and film YouTube videos because I really just don't have the time or energy. And I've been kind of burnt out from filming, to be honest with you. I've just been kind of feeling like I don't know what's going on with me lately with filming videos. Like I'll sit down to film a video and it's like I can't bring myself to do it. I just haven't been feeling it, guys. I really have not been feeling it. Feeling it. It's been so hard. And I just been wanting to just kind of work on myself, and we'll see what happens after these 2024 videos, because I don't know if I'm gonna take a long break or just be done. My creative streak comes in waves where I'll just get this like urge and I just want to do all this filming, and then all of a sudden I slump down. And you know, a lot of times too is that YouTube does mess with my mental health, because there's people out here that are really mean and they say really mean things, or they're looking to pick a fight. They have some sarcastic comment, and that stuff just makes me not want to make YouTube videos. I'm like, why am I putting myself out there to receive these type of comments and this disgust and angry and trolls out here? It's just not fun anymore. It takes the fun out of it. And then just with like all this competition with everything, and it's just things aren't fun anymore. And I miss the funness of YouTube. Like, I'll sit down here, I'll talk about products, and then some smart ass person will come and say something rude. And it just makes me think, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? Okay, I'm just voicing something, what I've been feeling. I'm so sorry. So anyways, I love this. It's my favorite leave-in treatment. Now next, so I have two of their lines. I have their Curl Wow line, and then I have their regular shampoo and conditioner. So when I wear my hair curly, I use their Curl Wow line. I use all the products in this line. There's 5. You have their Snag, I think it's called Snag Free, which I don't have in here because it's in my shower. But it is a treatment. It's a pre-cleanse treatment that you put in your hair. You go in the shower, you wet your hair, you put in the Snag Free in your hair. It's like an oil. And then you use that to comb through your hair, because you know, us curly girls, when we comb through our hair, it's a mess. You get broken hair. It can create snags. You can lose more hair. Where Snag, what it does is it helps you get through your hair, and then it also leaves a nice coating on the hair so your curls don't get stripped from over shampooing. So there's the Hooked shampoo, which I have here. I love this shampoo for my curly hair. Gives my scalp a very nice clean feeling without stripping my curls. I still feel like there's plenty of moisture in my hair when I use this. And it has a special ingredient in it, which is called Procopil. And what that does is it locks your root into place so you lose less hair. Like if you're gonna wear your hair up in a ponytail, braids, if you're, you know, it helps with like when you comb out your hair, so you have less shed is what I'm trying to say. So I love this. It has that root locking technology. That's why it's called Hooked. And then you have their conditioner, which is called Cocoa Motion. This is just a lubricating conditioner. It's not a deep conditioner. You know, I got my hair on it because this is an empty. It was in my empties bag. I didn't want to pull all the products out from my shower because they're all wet. So I'm on my 3rd round of their curl products. So I've gone through, you know, two of everything except for their Shook Mist, which is in the bathroom, and I forgot that. So here is their, this is their conditioner. It's just a nice light conditioner that gives you plenty of moisture without weighing your curls down. And then their styling products, they have 2. They have Floetry, which is a natural hair serum. So this is like a thick hair serum. It's creamy, and you put this on your hair. I put it on after I put on my money mist, and then I comb it through my hair, and then after I comb it through my hair, I take their Shook Mist, which I'll put a picture up on one of these sites here, and I spray that through my hair. And what Shook does is it has oils in it that they'll actually penetrate into the hair shaft versus staying on top, and it helps eliminate frizz, which I find that it does. So I put that on my hair. Okay, so there's 5 products in this line, and I love every single one of them for my curls. I find that these give me my best curls. Now, my only thing with my curls that I have to find now is the proper plopping towel. And there's one on my radar, and I'm probably going to pick it up here soon, and I will show it to you guys because it's the only thing that I find that looks worth spending my money on. And I may get two, one to sleep in and then one to use for when I'm going to plot my hair for styling, but I will share that with you guys soon. All right, so for when I'm not wearing my hair curly and I like to smooth my hair out, I love to use their Color Security shampoo. Now, I use this in my hair once a week, at least once a week. And the reason being is that this shampoo it doesn't have like any silicones or fillers in it. It just focuses on removing buildup and getting your scalp clean without stripping your color or stripping your hair. I love this. This has improved my scalp health so much. Sorry, it looks kind of nasty, but it's an empty and it was in my shower. So I love this shampoo. And what I like to do is before I use this, I go in with their Dream Filter. So this is for Picture Perfect Color Pre-Shampoo Mineral Remover. Makes color processing safer and more predictable. Filters out color-destroying minerals found in tap water that dull, darken, and distort color, and veils brighter color. So what I'll do is I will saturate my hair in Dream Filter. I will spray it all over my hair, and I actually do comb it through, and I let it sit in my hair for 3 minutes. Ever since that I started using Dream Filter with the Color Security shampoo at least once a week, I do not need to use my blonde shampoo anymore to brighten my blonde. This does it for me. This is amazing. I love, love, love. And it has eliminated a clarifying shampoo. So I do this at least once a week. This is like they say for every 3 to 5 shampoos. We have hard water here, so I do it once a week in my hair. Love, love, love. Love these. I mean, I've talked about these already on my channel before. So these are my favorites of 2024 from the line. Now, I did purchase all of these products on my own. I purchased the entire Color Wow line to test every single product. And these are the products that I reach for over and over and over again that I love, that give me my best hairstyle. Now, I love their Money Mask. This is their collaboration with Chris Appleton, who is their creative director, by the way. So it says, mask for super glossy, expensive looking hair. So this is 7.5 ounces, and I believe it's like $40. It's got my hair all over it. I apologize. It's like $40. I love this hair mask. This is like a gel. This isn't empty, so there's nothing in here, but I love the way that this smells. Like this and the Money Mask definitely have the same fragrance, but it's not, it's kind of like a water scent, like a beachy water scent. The smell reminds me of like a water. It's beautiful. I love it. This is like a gel cream. It's very light. It's great for all hair types. This adds really nice moisture into the hair. It's also reparative as well. So I use this at least once a week in my hair. Now, if I am going to smooth out my hair like twice in 1 week, then I will reach for their Color Security conditioner the time after I smooth it out after using this, if that makes sense. So I have the one here for normal to thick color treated hair. Now this is just a basic conditioner. There's no thrills about it. It does have heat protectant in it, but it's a really nice conditioner. It's not a conditioner that I use like on a daily basis. Like I said, I'll use this like maybe once a week. Sometimes that's it. Sometimes I won't even use it once a week. If I'm going to straighten my hair more than once a week, then I will use it. But if not, then this is my main conditioner from when I smooth out my hair and treatment product. I love the Money Mask. I would recommend the Money Mask over their conditioner. Now they have two formulas of their conditioner. They have a normal to fine one and then normal to thick. Sometimes I think this might be just a tad bit heavy in my hair, but the normal to fine is too, it's not enough for my hair. So there's that. Now for my favorite styling products for when I wear my hair straight or smooth out, I love their extra large bombshell volumizer. So this is like a foam. It's not a mousse, but it's a foam. And this gives me the best volume at my roots. Now you could put this all over your hair if you have fine hair. If you're going to do a bombshell blowout and put nice big curls in your hair, like a 90s blowout, this would be a great product for you to use. But I just use this for my roots. I love it. What I love about this, it doesn't make my hair feel like it has product in it. It's very light. Other volumizing products can make it feel like you have a film in the hair, and they can be crunchy sometimes or make the hair stiff. This one, I do not experience that at all. It gives me such great volume. I love, love, love. Then I love to use their Dream cocktails. I have two here. They have three of these. So for my hair, I love the kale infused and the coconut infused. Now the kale cocktail is a leave-in treatment for hair breakage. So this I do not put all over my hair. I like to focus it here on my hairline. I just take a little bit when my hair is damp and I put it on my hairline, and then I put this on my ends. Now these Dream cocktails are heat activated. So if you're not going to be using heat on your hair, then you do not use these, okay? Now my other favorite here is the Dream cocktail. This is the coconut infused. So this is for straw-like hair. I put this all over my hair. These two are my favorite to use to smooth out my hair. I have this for breakage, and then I have this for my hair because I do bleach it blonde. Also, I'm getting those grays, so my hair gets wiry. When I smooth out my hair with the coconut infused Dream cocktail, it makes my hair so smooth, so soft, and so silky. So for those of you who are suffering from perimenopausal hair, where you're noticing that your hair is getting dry, you're noticing breakage, I would definitely recommend you pick these up and incorporate them into your smoothing out routine or your heat styling routine. They also have another cocktail, which is called the Carb Infused. That one is great too. If you have fine hair, it gives you instant volume. What it does is it surrounds your hair with this like a mesh that infuses each hair strand to look thicker. So your hair has instant volume, and it looks like like you're wearing, like you had extensions put in the hair for volume, not for length. So that is really good too. Then my next favorite styling product is going to be their Style on Steroids. So I love to use this for when I put curls in my hair with the curling iron. I love to use this to give me some extra volume and texture. I also like to use this sort of on those days in between washings as a dry shampoo. So this is great, it gives me great volume without making my hair feel stiff or hard to get my fingers through it. This does feel like you have product in your hair, but it's better than the other texturizing sprays that I've tried in the past, like the Oribe one. That one just makes my hair too stiff, and it also like dulls out my hair. This one does not. And then another product that I like to use for those days, like as a sort of like a dry shampoo, is their Raise the Root. This is a root lifting spray. So what I just do is I just spray this on my roots, and then I take my blow dryer and then I just go through my hair, and this like gets rid of all the oil and it gives me volume like I had freshly washed hair. Now I have the larger size of this. I loved it so much that I purchased the larger size. I haven't used that one yet. I still have a little bit of this one left. Now my next favorite hair care item from Color Wow and of 2024. This is the last one. This is the Color Wow Youth Juice Hair Serum. So this is a collagen scalp treatment. This has that ingredient in it called Procopil, along with a few other ingredients. But Procopil, this helps lock your hair roots in place for less shedding. Also, this has collagen in it and a few other, let's see, we have picongenol is powerful antioxidant known to slow down collagen loss and protect elastin. Amala extract known to preserve collagen and reduce follicle shrinking. So Amala extract I love. There's a hair serum that I used to use in the past from Ronavant Beauty. I think it's called Her Majesty, the hair serum, but that had amala fruit in it. And I really loved that for my hair and my scalp. That ingredient really helps your hair grow. So this has several different ingredients in it, but this is to help if you have like a dry scalp, if you're noticing like some scalp issues, like maybe dandruff, this will help with that. This is a hair growth serum. It is a healthy scalp serum. So if you're looking for a hair growth serum, if you are noticing hair thinning, I would recommend this. It's fabulous. It's like a true serum. It does not mess with your style. You're meant to put it in every day. You could put it on wet hair. You could put it on dry hair. When I put it on my dry hair, I just work it in and I let it dry, and it does not disrupt my style or make my hair look oily. Now, what I love about this is I love that this does not disrupt my style. I'm seeing results. I have new hair growth all over the place. And it's not, it's only $46. So this is what it looks like. This is my new bottle. So it comes in a bottle just like this. It's a glass bottle. It's super, super pretty. I love it. But this does not cost, you know, $70 or $100 like the other hair serums. And one bottle lasts me about a month and a half, and I use it about 3 times a week. And I put it all here on my hairline. I put it all over around my hairline, down the part of my hair, and then I also put it back here on my hairline. And I just massage it into my scalp, either with my fingers, or I take the Jane Man Anna and work it into my scalp that way. But I love this serum. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. So Color Wow has sales all the time, by the way. They'll either have one giant sale or they'll have like certain products on sale. So if you sign up for their email, they will spam you, by the way. But if you love the products and you're looking for a discount other than the Sephora sale, I would recommend signing up for Color Wow's email because they do have sales all the time. The only thing I don't like is how they spam you with email. I must get like 5 emails a day from them, and it's like I want to, like, I wish they had an option to manage the emails, but they don't. I only need 1 email a day. I don't need 5 emails a day from these companies. But I love this brand, and I keep the emails because in case they are going to release something new. What I would love for them to release is a hair oil that smells like the Money Mist and the Money Mask. So that is it for my 2024 hair care favorites. These are all the ones that I use the most frequently from the Color Wow line. And I do have other favorites that I rotate in, but this is my tried and true favorites from their line for my hair. So next we're gonna go into makeup. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, now that I'm warmed up, I'm hoping that I won't be stumbling over my words as much as I was in the first part of this video. Like I said, I'm just way out of practice of filming YouTube, and yeah, so I apologize. So now we're gonna get into my 2024 makeup favorites, and boy, do I have a lot here. So first I wanna talk about makeup brushes. So I have favorite makeup brushes, and these brushes I pretty much, I first invested in the, oops, hopefully that didn't break, the Nikki LaRose brush collection from, well, actually I first invested in the BK Beauty brushes, the Angie Hot and Flashy collection. And I have to tell you, those aren't my favorite BK Beauty brushes. There's a few eye brushes in that collection that are good, but pretty much the other brushes, I do not like them. But I love the BK Beauty Nikki LaRose collection. Now, I have 2 sets of these. I love them so, so much. So you have several different brushes, and these are all multitasking brushes. You could pretty much just get this set and be complete with your makeup brushes. So my favorites from here though are her concealer brush. This is the N16. So this, you can apply concealer underneath your eyes, spot conceal. You can also do detail work, like use this to contour your nose. This is an excellent concealer brush. What I love about this brush is that you have these tiny fibers that are kind of like, it almost looks like a stippling brush in a way, but these fibers at the very, very tip, I love this to blend in my concealer. It's very light and feathery, and it makes blending in my concealer underneath my eyes so effortless. And then we have, my next favorite would be this N14 brush. This is a multitasking brush. You can use this to apply powder underneath your eyes. You can also use this to apply concealer like around your face. This is a nice multitasking brush to where you can just come over here like and keep this with you, and anywhere where you see like your fine lines and wrinkles, or if you want to do a quick touch up with your makeup, you can just take this and blend this in that area. So this is a great multitasking touch-up brush as well. I love that her eyeshadow brush. This is the N13. And I also love this smudger brush here, which is the N12. And then here is this brush right here. This is the N15. This can be used for powder or liquids. I love to use this with my Hourglass face palettes, by the way. And then you have your angled like liner brush. This is a little bit wider than most liner brushes. You can also use this for applying your brows. This is my least favorite and the one that I use the least out of the collection. You can buy these brushes individually, by the way. And then this is meant to be a foundation brush. So you have one side here, this fluffy lighter side is for your liquid and cream products. And then you have this side right here, which is the darker side. This is meant to be used with powder products. However, you can use both sides when you're blending in your foundation. I'll use this to blend in my my contour, and then also to go blend around in my hairline as well. So I love this set from Nikki LaRose. You can't go wrong with these. Now with BK Beauty brushes, I know several of their affiliates have a 30% off code. So Nikki has one, by the way. So if you're looking to invest in BK Beauty brushes, use their code and you'll get 30% off. So I love that collection. That's my favorite. Now, my other favorite palette, I have a favorite makeup product here that I just dropped, and I'm just hoping that nothing cracked inside. I got lucky, nothing cracked. Okay. I just had to check that really quick. I'm so sorry. So I have some other favorite brushes from BK Beauty. I'll just name them off here. I have a ton. I love BK Beauty face brushes. I love their face complexion brushes more so than their eye brushes. So my absolute favorite brush from them is the BK Beauty 106 brush. This is a round foundation brush, but I love this to apply my cream blushes. I use this today. Love it for cream blushes. I love their 108 brush. This is the mini powder brush. I use this for the smaller areas of my face. I love it. It's very nice and light and fluffy and soft. Where the Nikki LaRose multitasking one, this is a little bit more of a denser brush, just so you know. So I love their large concealer brush, which is the 110. I love to use this to apply concealer on the larger areas of my face. It just makes it effortless. I love the 109, which is the mini foundation brush. I use this to like help blend in my foundation. It's great for applying your cream contour. You can also use this to apply your cream blushes as well. I love this one, this foundation brush versus their large foundation brush, which is the 101. So the 109 is a favorite. I use this mainly for every day with my Color Science flex. When I wear that, I like to apply the flex, and then I just take this brush and then blend it in like in my hairline, and then just kind of dab it all over just to make sure it's blended in nicely. Then I love their powder brushes. I have the 102. This is the large powder brush. I have the 103. This is a bronzing brush. I love this. This is like a light, fluffy bronzing brush. I love this for my powder bronzers. Also, the tapered 104 is really nice for bronzer, but I also love to use this to apply powder, especially for powders like that are pressed powders. This is really good, but you can use loose powders as well. And then I have the 112, which is the angled face brush. I love this for applying liquid blush. It's very nice and soft, and it just blends liquid blush in so effortlessly. So those are my favorite BK Beauty brushes. Now I have a couple in my cart that I'm thinking about getting. Like I want to get another 108, and I would love to get another 104. And I can't remember what else. Oh, I think I have another one of these in there, another 106 in my cart. I love to have backups of these. I think maybe I might have another 106 already. I have to look. I know I have a backup. I think I might have one of these already. I have to check, but I know I have a backup 109 because I love this because, you know, since I'm using cream and liquid, if I don't have time to wash this, I have a backup. So, and what I love about the BK Beauty brushes too is they dry really, really fast. So I wash them in the evening, they're dry the next morning for me to use. Okay, so there's that. Now my favorite eye brushes of all time, and these are natural hair brushes, are made by Refer. Excuse me, dropped one. So last year for Black Friday, Refer had their brushes 50% off. And I picked up the whole entire eye collection, and I got it for $100. Now the Refer brushes are on sale right now. I believe they're 40% off this year. So I would definitely recommend their full eye kit. You can't buy the brushes individually, but the full eye kit is the best value. Now they have a couple of larger brushes in that full eye kit that you can also use for concealer as well. But their brushes are amazing. I love them. They're natural hair and they're made in Japan. So these are my favorite brushes. And then they just released these 3 new brushes that come in a set. These are the Shodo brushes. And I have been using them, but I use this one today for my makeup. And I just really, really love these brushes. They're beautiful. They make blending effortless. Now, these set of 3 right now is only $40. So I was thinking about ordering another set because I love these, how they apply eyeshadow so beautifully. But I'm like, I have enough. So I'm gonna hold back. So those are my favorite eye brushes. Now, I have a couple of other brushes that are available at Sephora that I love, and that's these Patrick Ta brushes. I don't love that they're double-ended, but I love these for applying my bronzer and my contour. So, well, this one is just okay, but I love this, how it's angled, and I love how to blend my contour in with this, but I love the nose brush too. Love these brushes. My only thing with these brushes is that when you wash these, they take forever to dry, okay? All right, so now let's get into my makeup favorites. So I'm gonna do this by going into foundation first, foundation, concealer, then we'll go into like complexion, the rest of my complexion products, and then we'll get into the other stuff from there. So this year, I tried a couple of new foundations and concealers. And I have to say that these are my favorite. Now, my number one favorite this year that I love and that I will be repurchasing in the future is the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I wear the shade 5.9. And then I love the Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Concealers as well. So I have two shades here. I have the 5.5 and then I have the 4.5. I use the 4.5 for underneath my eyes, and then I use the 5.5 to conceal on my face. Now, I love these concealers because they are hydrating and they're light. They're not full coverage, but they just blend into the skin so effortlessly. And if you have mature skin, if you have fine lines and wrinkles, this will not enhance that texture. It smooths out my under eyes so beautifully. The one thing I would say about these concealers is they do not make a good eyelid primer, even if you powder. These will make your, this will make your eyeshadow crease. I've experienced that, but I love these concealers. They're my favorite. The Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, this isn't like as luminous as what you're thinking. It's more gives you this like really nice hydrated look to the skin versus it being like luminous or super dewy. But if you have mature skin, I would definitely recommend checking this foundation out. I love it. I would say it's a light coverage. It can be slightly medium coverage. I mean, you can still see like my imperfections underneath, but I do apply this with my hands and then I go over it with a damp beauty blender to sheer out the coverage because I don't like a full coverage foundation. I don't even like a medium coverage foundation, but this is the most beautiful foundation that I have ever tried. And this is what I'm sticking with because it works with my skin. And I know there's been so many foundation releases out there. Like I was tempted to pick up the Huda Beauty Blur foundation, but I'm like, you know what? I love my Armani Luminous Silk. And I don't want to have all these foundations sitting around in my makeup because I truly only wear foundation on the weekends when I don't go to work, because at work I'm just really easy. I just either just throw on SPF or a tinted SPF and it doubles as my foundation. I don't have enough time in the morning to worry about blending and putting on foundation. But this is by far my number one foundation. Also, my second runner-up is going to be the Haus Labs foundation. I love this foundation. I think it is a beautiful foundation. This one is more radiant on the skin, so sometimes you can look like a dewy, like you're really, really dewy with this foundation, but I really love it. Now, I would say this is a medium coverage, and I do apply it with a beauty blender, so I thin out the coverage. But it's a beautiful foundation, also great for mature skin. I love their concealer is amazing. I use this as an eyeshadow primer. I love it. This is almost a self-setting concealer. So if you're looking for something that is fuller coverage, it's actually more coverage than the Armani Luminous Silk. This is great. Everyone that I recommend this to, they absolutely fall in love with it. It's great under the eyes and great all over the face. Beautiful foundation and concealer. So those are my second favorites. Now for skin tint, I really love this Hourglass Hydrating Skin Tint Veil. This is a beautiful skin tint. This is, it's very hydrating. So if you have dry skin, I think you will love this, but it gives the skin a beautiful, like dewy, healthy look. And it's not drying on the skin. It is very hydrating. My only thing with the Hourglass skin tints is I think they are pretty expensive. And also their shade range sucks with these. Now, these, I have two shades. Sometimes I have to mix them. I either go between 5 and 7, but they're a bit too warm for me. But that's the only thing is their shade selection. But everything else about this product is beautiful. I love it. So those are my favorite foundations and skin tints. I was tempted to order the Sephora collection skin tint because during the Sephora sale, the Sephora collection is 30% off, but I'm like, you know, I'm not going to use it up right away, so I might as well just not go there. Not spend my money like I am going to use it every day. Okay, I'm getting like tongue-tied here again. All right, so now let's go into my favorite bronzer and contour. So my favorite contouring product, actually my number one favorite contouring product, yeah, contouring product is actually the Patrick Ta. This is his Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. This is in She's Sculpted. I just really, mine's well loved. As you're gonna see, it just looks really gross right now. But I love this contour. This is like my perfect contour. I really, really love it. It's like the perfect color. Whether I'm in my summer color or in my winter shade, this one works for me. This one is for medium skin, by the way. If you have fair skin, I think they have She's Sculpted. Now, this bronzer, I really, really love it too. This is more of a matte bronzer, but it's a perfect bronzer for me too. What I love about this is I have my bronzer and my contour in one, and it's easy to travel with as well. The packaging is pretty, but it does show all your fingerprints, which I'm not really a fan of, but that's okay. So my second favorite contour product would be the Westman & Atelier Face Trace Sticks. Now I have the shade Truffle here, and this is a good shade for me for in the summertime, but as we're heading into winter, the shade is just a little bit too warm for me right now. I do have this on today because I wanted to use my absolute favorite bronzer. And so this, I love this formula. It's just a beautiful contour stick. Now, I was thinking about picking up the shade in Biscuit, but I decided not to because I have a lot of this product left, and I still have some Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour ones too. I just don't want to go out and buy all this makeup if I'm not going to use it for a while or all the time. I have so much makeup here. Like sometimes I get a little crazy and I think I just have to have it because I love makeup. I don't wear makeup because I have to. I wear makeup because I love it. And when I have time, I love to go in and play with makeup. I do. I just love it so much. Now, my absolute favorite bronzer for 2024 is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Bronzing Powder. So I have two. I have the shade 100 and I have the shade 110. So today I'm wearing 100, which this is a great winter shade for me, but I just really love how this looks on the skin. Now this does have some shimmer in it, but when you apply it to the skin, it doesn't look like it's a shimmery mess. It's just there and it just enhances the luminosity of the skin, but it's just so beautiful. It blurs out the texture in the skin. Such a beautiful bronzer. So this is my, I would say fall winter shade. And then here we have my spring summer shade, which is 110, which is slightly darker. And I could wear this today. So if you want to see them both together, if you like a natural looking bronze and you're my shade twin, then the shade 100 would be better for you. If you like more of that warmth into the skin, no matter what time of year it is, then shade 110 would be good for you. So that's what they look like. So I love these. I love the packaging. You get a nice big mirror, which I haven't even taken this off yet, but I could still see through that. So these are gorgeous. Love, love, love. Alrighty, so next we're gonna go into favorite setting powders. So I have two here. So these are fairly new. So I have the CL Filter and Protect SPF 30 here. So I really love this setting powder. I have the shade Light here. I would say my only complaint about this powder is the packaging. I do not like these sifter packagings, but I love the setting powder. Now this is a little bit of a heavier setting powder. It does a nice job, and it has that SPF 30 in it. So I just love that it's in the powder form of the SPF 30. And now I wouldn't use this for my full sun protection. I would still go in with a separate sunscreen that is separate from my makeup and my powder. But this is great to have for touch-ups. I use the Color Science Brush On Minerals for touching up my sunscreen, but I wanted to pick this up and test this out because this is a lot cheaper than the Color Science. But this is an SPF 30, but it's great to touch up, and it comes in colors. So if you're looking for an SPF powder that doubles as a setting powder, you want to check this out. It's a beautiful formula. It's a little bit heavier. It doesn't dry me out either. Now, I just ordered this right before the Sephora sale, and I got the new Makeup by Mario setting powder. This is the Surreal Skin Soft Blur setting powder in Neutral Peach. Now, I ordered one from the sale, and I ordered the fair pink because this is too dark for underneath my eyes, and I like to have a lighter setting powder underneath my eyes. I love this powder so much, I had to get that fair pink one. This powder is so beautiful. I have the Neutral Peach here. I have this on today. This really blurs out the skin. It's a very light formula. If you have dry skin and you're looking for a really nice setting powder that's not going to dry out your skin, I would highly recommend checking out this powder. It is gorgeous. Now, I can't wait for that fair to light to come. That fair, I think it's called fair pink. So I could test it out underneath my eyes, but I love this setting powder. This is my new go-to. You know, I bounce back around through all these different powders because what happens is that they have a tendency to really dry out my skin. And I prefer a loose setting powder versus a pressed setting powder. And I think I found my one that I will go to and probably repurchase for a long time. All right. So for finishing powders, I love my Hourglass palettes. Now, these Hourglass finishing powders are so pretty. If you have mature skin, you will love these. What these do is you apply them over your setting powder, like as your last step of your makeup routine. It just blends everything together, and it gives the skin this beautiful luminosity that reflects light. So beautiful that it just like blurs out your imperfections and just captures the lighting in the room so beautifully to make you look like you have healthy, flawless skin. So I have this ambient lighting palette. I think this is volume 2. This is dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. So you can take your brush and run them through these and mix them together, or you can apply them separately. So your incandescent light is more of like, it could be a brightening shade. This would be like your bronzing shade, and then this would be your all over face shade. Now, dim light is one of my favorite Hourglass palette powders for my skin, so I love that one. I also have one of their other ambient light powders that is my favorite too, which is their Mood Light. This is like a light pink powder. I love to apply this underneath my eyes or the tops of my cheeks. It just gives you this really beautiful, soft look to the skin. So I got these, it was last year's holiday savings event, and I'm so glad that I did because this was like my first trial into Hourglass, and I really wanted one of their unlocked limited edition palettes last year, but I missed out during the sale. And I'm glad that that didn't happen because I actually prefer the palettes this year versus last year. But I did pick up these powders to test them out, and I love them. I think Hourglass is a beautiful brand. Their powders are just so gorgeous. Now, let's go over face palettes really quick. So this year, as I mentioned, Hourglass face palettes are absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm not for sure if Sephora online still has these, but I believe Hourglass does. These palettes are gorgeous. Now, my favorite is the Dragon palette. This is what I wear to work almost every single day. And I have like almost gone, my two favorite colors from this palette is actually the bronzer and the soft plum blush here, or mauve haze. And I've almost flattened out the bronzer here. But the Dragon palette is my favorite. I love it. It's my go-to. This is like an everyday palette for me. I love to wear it to work. I love for it when I just don't have time for makeup. And then I have the Evil Eye palette. So the Evil Eye palette I do really like, but the blushes in here are just more for me of like maybe for the summertime, or when I'm doing a glam makeup look. These are pretty bright and they're both the same color, but I love the bronzer in here. I love the highlighter, and I love the powder in here. That's my favorite. But the blushes really are just okay in this one, okay? I mean, I guess it just depends on what type of mood I'm in, but I much prefer the Dragon palette. Now, I'm not for sure if Sephora still has these in stock, but Hourglass, I'm sure, is going to have a 20% off sale, so maybe they'll still have some in stock. But if you're my shade twin and you like, you know, natural looking makeup, soft makeup, I would definitely recommend the Dragon palette for you. So, all right, so now let's get into, I have one more complexion product here for like bronzers. So I have the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Medium by Makeup by Mario. I love this. So here it is. Sorry, I'm getting a little itchy in my throat from my allergies. I gotta speed this up. It's gonna be a long video. So I love this for on the days where I'm just wearing my Neova Silk Sheer 2.0 SPF. It's not really tinted. That sunscreen has a peach tint to it with a photo finish. And if I want to add up some warmth to my skin, I love to go in with this. This is a natural looking product on the skin. It just enhances your skin. It's not like a full-on bronzer or anything like that. But when I put this on with that sunscreen and I just wear it to work, I really love the way that this looks for a minimal makeup look. Love, love, love. And I also love the Rose Crush. This is the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. I love this for over my Silk Sheer tinted SPF, as well as a minimal makeup look. So for work, I'll use my Neova Silk Sheer 2.0 SPF, and I'll put this on as like a bronzer, and then I'll just go in with this blush and then put on some mascara, some brow gel, and I am good to go. That is my makeup for work these days. Love, love, love. Nice natural looking complexion. I get so many compliments when I wear those with the Silk Sheer sunscreen or the Hourglass Dragon palette. That goes really well with that sunscreen. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just have like some stuff going on in the back of my throat, and it has, I just started coughing. Okay, so I have some favorite blushes here. Gosh, I just love blush. It's like in my collection, it's like eyeshadow and blush I absolutely love. So let me go over a few of these here. So for favorite liquid blush, I love the Armani Luminous Silk cheek tints. So I have two here. I have the number, what is this one? 52, which is, I believe, Delicate Mauve. And then I have 50.5, which is that Rosy Peach. I love these. I love, love, love. I love them so much. I ordered the baby pink one for the Sephora sale, which hasn't arrived yet. I was looking for a lighter pink blush and something that was more on the natural side, that wasn't like too overly like pinky pink to where it made me look like I was too rosy. I ordered the Say liquid blushes, and I ordered it in their baby pink, and I tried it, and unfortunately I didn't like it, so I returned it. And I returned it in store, and they were out of that baby pink shade in the Armani Luminous Silk blushes, so I had to order it online. And then that's when I decided to order the Fair Pink Makeup by Mario powder. I ordered another product too that I love, that I'm going to share with you too. So anyways, so I love these. These are my favorite liquid blush formula so far. I just really love the way that these look on the skin. They have like that blurring effect on the skin. They last all day. They're just so pretty, and they're very easy to apply. They're buildable, by the way. Now, I did try the Hourglass Unreal liquid blush, and it is pretty, okay? This is very pretty on the skin, but my thing with these is all the colors are so warm. I have the color Seen here, and on me, it's very warm. It's a very warm pink, and it's a nice formula if you like warm blushes, or blushes that tend to run warm, like warm pinks, warm peaches, that sort of thing, then I think you will really love these. Now, with these, you have to remember that you have to shake them up really, really well. And then how you get them out is you depress this button on the bottom, and you just press it and it comes out, and you want to put it on your hand first. Like, I mean, it's a great concept. Definitely will help keep the formula lasting longer versus something like this where you're having to dip into it and apply it onto the skin. But I would just say that, yes, these look nice on the skin. These have more of that dewy finish, or these have more of that blurring finish. But I wouldn't say it's my favorite, okay? So, but I just wanted to give you some context from the other liquid blushes that I've tried that I didn't like, and why I love these. So I love those. Now, for cream blushes, my all-time favorite is going to be Westman Atelier. I'm wearing Petal today. This is the only Westman Atelier cream blush that I currently have. I love the Westman Atelier cream blush formula. It's my favorite. It's very easy to blend out. It's very blendable. It lasts all day, and it looks so beautiful on the cheeks. So this is, you know, the best, and it is luxury pricing, luxury packaging. It's beautiful. My second runner up for cream blush is going to be this Lawless. I love their, what is it called? Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush. So my favorite color is Rosebud. I love this cream blush. I think it's beautiful. It does blur out the cheeks. It's more like a cream to powder blush. I haven't had any issues with this blush. I think it's a beautiful formula. It's affordable, looks gorgeous on the cheeks. Love. Now, my other favorite blush product for 2024 is going to be the Patrick Ta blushes. I have this shade here called Not Too Much. I love this. You have a powder and you have a cream formula here. So if you prefer a cream, you have this. If you prefer a powder, you have this. But when you apply them both together, you have longer lasting powder, and one of them, and like, for his formulations, he recommends that you put the powder on first and the cream on top. And when you do that, the cream just really enhances the color. They last all day. They're beautiful blushes. If you have not tried Patrick Ta blushes, I highly recommend them. They are a beautiful formula. And I'd have to say that they're like my favorite from his line. So that's it for blushes. Oh no, I have one more. So this is a favorite blush from 2024, which is the Natasha Denona My Mini Dream Glow blush. So you have two blush shades in here, and then you have a highlighter. I really love this formula. It's a powder blush. I love this. I love this color. It goes with everything actually. And then you have the highlighter in here. So this is great for traveling, by the way. So this is part of a collection that she has. So Natasha Denona has the My Dream palette. And then she also has a larger blush trio with, it's a blush and a highlighter, I believe. I can't remember. But this is like the mini version of it. And this is a powder where the other My Dream blush compact has, it's a cream to powder formula. So there you go. So that's pretty. Now for highlighter, I just have one, and that is the Patrick Ta highlighter. I love these highlighters. Now this is his Major Glow Cream and Powder Light Reflecting a highlighter duo. So you have a powder and a cream. My favorite is Daddy. This is that one that has that rose gold in it. So I love these because these just look so beautiful on the skin. They're not chunky. They don't have, these are not a flashy highlighter. These are very natural looking. They look so beautiful. Today I'm wearing Baby actually. So you go in with the powder and then you're supposed to lightly put the cream on top. So there is just like, these are like translucent. There's no color on them at all, but just a little bit. But they're not meant to take over your whole entire cheek. So I love these. These work for my skin. These didn't take off like how I thought they would, but I love them. I think they're beautiful, and they are my favorite highlighters in my collection. All right, so that is it for cheek products. I have one mascara, and that is the Cali Ray. Right now they have this duo set. You get 2 mascaras, I think, for $25. So it's a full size and a mini size. So I'll show you, such a great deal. Last year they had 2 full sizes, and I think it was $32, but this year they came out with this duo, so you get it for $25. This is my favorite mascara. If you have hooded eyes, if you have lashes that when you wear your mascara smudges down here, your mascara smudges on your brow bone, no matter what formula you use, and you don't want to use waterproof mascara, look into a tubing mascara. Today I'm wearing the Patrick Ta Major Volume Mascara. I wanted to give this a shot again since I'm not going to be wearing makeup for that long, but it's already starting to smudge on me down here. So I love this mascara and what it does for my lashes. It gives my lashes this nice fluttery look. So I think it's a great mascara, but if you have hooded eyes or you have problems with mascaras smudging on your under eyes or on your brow bone, then this would not be for you. So there's that. My favorite is the Cali Ray Come Hell or High Water Mascara. This is a tubing mascara. It gives me lift, it gives me curl. It lasts all day. It does not smudge. It doesn't go anywhere until I take it off at night. It's very easy to take off. It builds really nicely. It gives me length, volume, and curl. So I love it. Great deal for this. I recommend picking that up. Now, I don't have a brow product for you because I just am really not happy with the brow products that I currently use. I have my Kosas, that's the one that I keep going back to, but I feel like Kosas has changed the formula. I feel like they're pretty thick and they look really heavy in the brows lately. I opened up a new one and I'm experiencing the same thing as my last one. I'm not so sure what's going on with that formula. I tried the e.l.f. Wow Brow and I think it was causing me to lose some of my brow hairs because I noticed I was starting to get this spot right here in my brow. And I was like, whoa, I gotta stop using that. So there may be something in there that may be causing my eyebrows to fall out. So I had to go back to the Kosas, but I'm on the hunt to find the perfect brow gel. What I have the hardest time with brow gels is that they don't give me enough volume or they're not the right color. So the Kosas taupe is the perfect color for me, but I'm just really not happy with that formula lately. I don't know what's going on with that. So favorite brush cleansers. I love the Beauty Blender Solid Soap as my brush cleaner. I just purchased this from the Sephora sale because I'm about to run out. I tried the rougher brush soap. It comes in a solid form like this. I didn't like it. I found that it wasn't cleansing enough for my brushes. I have no issues with this. It's just very expensive. So I try to always pick up one when it's on sale at Sephora. And then for cleaning my eyeshadow brushes, if there's a brush that I want to use but it's dirty, I love this Daily Brush Cleaner Spray from Sephora. I picked this up last year at the holiday savings event. I'm still continuing to use this. I love it. It doesn't dry out my brushes. It's very easy to use. It's great to use on the rougher brushes too. It doesn't ruin those brushes, but very good value. So if you see this and you know, before this Sephora sale is over, I would highly recommend giving this a try. So, alrighty. Now let's go into my other favorites, which are eyeshadows. So I have a couple of palettes that I picked up this year that are favorites. So I did recently pick up a new palette from the Sephora sale, so I picked this one up. So this is the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight. So there it is. I think it is really pretty. I really love this. I'll show you the original Ethereal Eyes, which was also limited edition. That's no longer available. So this is more of a warm neutral palette. And then you have the Moonlight palette, which is a cool neutral palette. So I would say, so this one you cannot get anymore, but I just wanted to show you what they look like side by side here. So warm neutral, cool neutral. Now, if you're on the fence about this palette, I would say, you know, it's limited edition, but if you do not like grays and you do not like cool colors, you will not like this palette because it does run pretty darn cool, okay? Even though it is neutral, it runs pretty cool. Now, the sparkly shades that are in here, these are more of that wet effect eye look. These do have a bit of chunky glitter in them, and there's some translucency in these. These are meant to be eyeshadow toppers and to give your eyes that ethereal sort of wet look. They're very beautiful. This one right here has blue sparkles in it, and it is gorgeous. I love it. Now, a palette that complements this and that I think is lovely and is also a 2024 favorite is the Master Mattes, the neutral. So this runs on the cooler side, but as you can see, there's a little bit of warmth in there. So I love this Master Mattes neutral. So I just wanted to show you what they look like here together in case you were thinking one over the other. But if you were thinking about getting this Makeup by Mario palette, I would suggest it because it is limited edition. This one down here you can get anytime. But both great palettes. I love having a neutral palette like this in my collection because sometimes you just need that one neutral color that you can't find in some of these palettes. And these are great to have on hand. You can create looks with this on its own. And it's great to have on the side to use if there's a palette that you're looking for where you need a neutral matte shade. So love both of these. I love the formula of these. His formula is good, but I wouldn't say it's as good as Natasha Denona, but I still love it, and I love both of these, all three of these palettes. Now, I didn't get the original Master Mattes palette from Makeup by Mario because I just looked at that, and it's just something that I personally wouldn't wear with how warm everything is there. And I went with the Patrick Ta, what is it, the Major Dimension Volume 3, which is all the mattes. There's a warm neutrals, and then there's cool neutrals in there, which are mainly like creams and browns. So I went with that instead. Now, I love these Natasha Denona mini collections. So these are my two favorites from Natasha Denona from her minis, and these were both released this year. So I have the My Mini Dream palette here, which I love and you can see is well loved. This is my favorite mini collection from her. I love to travel with this. That was this collection here from that blush. And then this is the newest one, which is the My Mini Rose palette, which I also love very much too. These are only $27. It's a great introduction into the Natasha Denona eyeshadow formula, which is absolutely gorgeous. These are also great to travel with, and if you get confused by these larger palettes, these mini ones are a great way to test out, or just to have something that has all the colors that you can use to create several looks, or one look without an array of colors that would absolutely confuse you and may cause a headache. So I love these. Those are my favorites for 2024. Now I have two Natasha Denona palettes here that were released this year that I absolutely love. One I'm wearing today, which is the latest one, which is the Rocha palette. So this is the purple palette. This is the purple palette of my dreams here. So I love this palette. As you can see, I have been playing around with it. Now, I haven't played with these two shades. I would say that these two shades are my least favorite in here, but we'll see. I'll play around with it. I could pop these out and put some other shades in here from a couple of my other Natasha Denona palettes that I think would look really well with this palette. But today I'm just wearing 3 eye colors. So today I created a look with this color right here, which is called Velour. I put that on my outer corner and into my crease. And then I went in with Flutter, which is this beautiful shimmering pink right here. And I put that all over my inner lid area, all the way to my, to meet that outer corner shade. And then I went in with this color right here, which is called, what is that called? Eclipse, which is like an aubergine color. And I used that on a very tiny liner brush, and I lined my lash line on the outer corner of my upper eye. And then I took it and ran it along my lower lash line. And then I took this color Velour again, and I just blended that out. And then here's the completed look. So pretty. I love this palette. If you love purples and pinks and lilacs, then I think you should get this palette. It is beautiful. I love the eyeshadow formulas in here. It's just the purple palette of my dreams. When I saw that this was coming out, I had to pick it up. I just had to because I love it. I just think it's so beautiful. Now, you can get this at the Sephora sale. I will tell you though that Natasha Denona is probably going to have a pretty awesome Black Friday sale. The only thing I would say is you could go to Sephora and swatch it if you want to wait for the Natasha Denona sale. But, you know, when you're buying these products directly from the brand, it's a little bit harder to return them if you don't like them. Sometimes with some brands, you can't return them at all. I know that you can with Natasha Denona. You just have to send it back. Where picking them up at Sephora is a little bit easier because you can just go to your Sephora nearby and return it in store. So this is a limited edition palette. I was hoping that it would be permanent because I just love it so much, and I've been using this so much lately. And then with the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes Moonlight, that seems like that might be my, maybe I might create a nice New Year's Eve look with that, but that looks really pretty for holiday parties. I love purples any time of year, so I'll wear this all year long. Now, my other favorite palette this year that was released that I just think is absolutely gorgeous is the Natasha Denona I Need a Warm palette. I prefer this over the gold palette or the golden palette, but this is just so pretty. Now, in my opinion, I think this should have been named I Need a Peach because everything leans more peach. But the reason why I love this versus the gold palette is that even though the colors all look pretty, you know, similar, but you can create so many looks with this versus the golden palette, which I thought with the golden palette, I would be able to create, you know, a couple of different looks, but every look that I create with that golden palette, it just sort of everything, it all looks the same, where this, I have more versatility in it. But I just think that this is a beautiful palette. This is beautiful any time of year. but definitely a gorgeous palette. Now, as far as I know, this is permanent in her collection, so definitely a favorite of 2024. Now, we are almost done with this video. So I'm gonna go into lips. So I have a couple of favorite lip products here that I love, and I'm just going to put them out. So I got this set from the Sephora sale. This is the Buxom Pout Party. This is the Plump Shots Plumping Lip Serum Duo. So it was $36 plus 20% off. Says it's a $58 value. So it came with their lip filler, which is a clear. You can use this as a treatment at night to plump up your lips. So I have tried it and I actually really like it. So it does feel like a lip serum, not like the Fit Glow Beauty lip color serums. It's a much lighter formula, but this has some tingling to it. It's like a little bit minty, a little bit tingly, but not strong like the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk plumpers. Now, this is the color that I'm actually wearing today. This is called Dolly Babe. So this is like a lip, it's not a lip gloss. It's not a lipstick. It's like, it's a nice like lip serum feeling, like where the Fit Glow lip color serums feel more like a thinner gloss. This kind of feels like a cross between like a liquid lip and a light liquid lip. It's not really glossy, it's kind of matte, but I really, really like these a lot. So I'm so happy that I picked this up. Now this is limited edition. But the Dolly Babe color is available within their full line, and so is the filler. But so if you're interested in these and you like the way Dolly Babe looks on my lips, then pick up this kit. It's such a great deal. So I'm testing a few new lip plumpers. By the way, this is one of them. I used this one last night and I put it on this morning when I woke up, and I just really liked what it did for my lips. It's not thick, it's not heavy, and I woke up to nice, plump, juicy lips. It didn't dehydrate my lips overnight, but time will tell. But so far, I'm loving these two. And this feels really good on the lips. It's not sticky. It just feels really smooth, and I really, really like it. So that's new, and I love. Now, I do love their lip glosses. So I have a lip cream here. This lip cream is in White Russian, which this is a matte formula gloss. It's more of a cream matte formula of a gloss. So this is going to be a little bit more opaque. And then I have my favorite Buxom, which is Dolly. So we have this color right here. That's Dolly. So these are my current favorite lip plumping glosses. Now these are minty feeling. More of that peppermint feeling versus like a cinnamon or a sting in them. They are a little bit sticky, I will tell you that, but the color is pretty and they plump up my lips nicely. So these have been a favorite for 2024. Now for favorite lipsticks, I have two here. I have the Lawless lipsticks. This is the Forget the Filler Line Smoothing Lip Plumping Satin Lipstick. So I just brought in one color, which is my absolute favorite color, and this is the color called Femme. It's a really pretty like nudie pink. This is a pinky nude pink. This is like the lip stick version color of the Fit Glow Beauty lip color serum in nudie, which is my absolute favorite color from them. So this is a dupe for it in the lipstick form, but I love these Lawless lipsticks. They do smooth out the lines in your lips. They look beautiful. They wear gorgeously. It's a satin lipstick, so it's in between. It's not matte, but it's also not flat either. Or it's not flat, but it has just a little bit of shine to it. And I mean, they do plump up the lips a little bit, but they're just my favorite. They don't dry out my lips. They feel good. They last on my lips. I love the colors. Like Lawless does nudes so beautifully for my skin tone. I love pinky nudes, and they have nailed it for me. And that's the reason why I love their lip liners too. I love the color of their lip liners. They're like my perfect color lip liners. My current favorite is this one called Pink Slip. I just really love this color. So I'm going to put the lip liner there. And this is the Femme lipstick. So these two paired together are so pretty. So here is Pink Slip lip liner, and here is Femme lipstick. So this is my favorite lipstick and lip liner combo from Lawless. But I have so many of their lipsticks and their lip liners. I really love them all. They're beautiful. Now, this is my favorite matte lipstick that I've ever tried. And I got this in the spring holiday sales event from Sephora. And that is the Westman Atelier lipsticks. I think these are, what are these called again? Lip Suede Matte Lipsticks. So I have the color, is it Je Rêve? And this is a beautiful color. I love this color. This is, I like this more so for like fall or in the evening time, but it's really pretty. It's kind of like a, let me see, I'll show it to you. So it's just slightly darker than the Femme from Lawless. But as you can see, that's the color. This is just so pretty on me. I just really, really love this color. I love the way that this feels on my lips. This formula is so light. It's not heavy feeling. It doesn't dry out your lips. It just feels so good. I've never tried a matte lipstick that felt this good on the lips. This is it. They nailed the formula. I would love to get more of these, but I'm holding back because I have so many lipsticks that I need to like work through my old ones first. Love the packaging. It's so luxurious and so elegant. You know, that's Westman Atelier, but this is definitely a favorite formula, favorite lipstick of 2024. So now let's get into my favorite, oh, I do have a favorite liner too for my waterline to brighten up my eyes, and that is the Sephora Collection 12-hour colorful eye color pencil, and that's the shade Coconut. So I picked this up on my friend Sarah's recommendation. So my friend Sara, I met her in the Nikki LaRose makeup fan group on Facebook, and she just started a YouTube channel, and she just loves this coconut liner from Sephora. So I did pick it up, and I can see why I love this too. So if you're looking for a brightening liner that is like the perfect neutral shade that doesn't look so shocking on the corners or make the waterline stand out, this is great. This doesn't irritate my eyes either, because what I find is like some of these brightening pencils that you put in your waterline or eyeliners in your waterline, they'll have a tendency to irritate my eyes, and this one so far hasn't. So Sarah's channel is Sara B Revamp and Radiate with Me. I'll link it down below, but she's just starting out her YouTube channel. I love her energy. She's doing, she's focused mainly on makeup, but she's also going to be vlogging some other things too. She's new, she's just getting started. As you know, when I very first started my channel here, my videos were so like different compared to what they are now, but I just really love her. She's so sweet and so kind, and I love her energy. So she's so much fun, and she has such a beautiful makeup collection. So if you love makeup, if you love beauty, head over to her channel and follow her. Now, I love this Atour Definitive Lip Renewal Treatment. This is one of the best lip treatments I have ever tried on my lips. It plumps, it restores the health of your lips. It really helped, smooth out the lines on my lips. It helped kept them hydrated and moisturized. And it also helped with the vermilion border of my lips. Now, I was using that R-Self lip filler for quite some time, and when I ran out of my last one, which is, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, I didn't repurchase it. And I stopped using it and my lips went back to the way that they were before. So that was like a total waste of money. I would not recommend purchasing that product unless you want to use it for the rest of your life, because it did not give me much plumping at all. The only initial plumping that I saw from it is when I did that 5-day jump start. But after that, my lips looked a little bit plumper, but they didn't get any plumper than when I initially started it. So I just stopped it, and then I picked up the Atour Definitive Lip Treatment. I love this. This is a treatment. This is like an anti-aging treatment for your lips. It really does work. However, it is very expensive. It is $90. It has peptides in it. Beautiful formula. It's not too heavy. It's not too sticky. I put it on in the morning, and then I put it on at night when I go to bed. Beautiful, luxurious packaging. To get it out, you have to twist it. Oh, there's some in there. That's like the last little bit of it. So I am going to put the cap on that and use that later. But I love that treatment. But I can't foresee me spending, $90 every 2 months on that treatment. So I have been looking for alternatives. So I read the reviews on this Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. Now, I have the flavor Cafe Latte, I think it is. Or I'm sorry, Creme Brulee. So they were all sold out of the clear one, which is the citrus one. So I decided to go with this one because this one is the most natural looking shade. I'll swatch it here on my hand. It's kind of brown, but that brown doesn't show up on my skin. So this smells like creme brulee. It's a little bit sweet in taste, but not much. So I have been trying this out and I love it. I love it. It is a nice alternative to the Atour. So if you're looking for an affordable option, I definitely recommend checking these out. I loved it so much that I purchased the strawberry sorbet one because they're still sold out of the citrus one, which is more of a clear. Sorry about that. So very good formula. It does help plump up the lips. It's very moisturizing. It's a little bit of a thicker formula. So I love this. It's beautiful. If you're looking for lip plumping, something to help with an aging treatment for your lips, try this out. Love. And then if I'm feeling like my lips need some extra moisture, they're feeling really dry, chapped, or dehydrated, I love the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Mask. This mask is so gorgeous. It's so moisturizing. It's so hydrating. It instantly repairs my lips overnight. Now, this formula will last you a long time. It's in a pot. I think it's like $26, but it's worth every penny. I love it. Now, I do love their Phyto Glow lip balms, but what I have an issue with those is when it's cold out, they will not come out of that tube. I have to put it in my pocket for 5 minutes before I can get them to come out of the tube. So I'm not going to be purchasing those anymore, and I'm just going to be purchasing these. Now, I will continue to use this, and I'm also going to throw in that lip filler plump shot from the Buxom line and test that out, because these are affordable options for lip plumping. And also this one is more of a total lip treatment, where this one just focuses on plumping the lips. So we'll try these out, see how they work, and then I'll report back to you. But just so you know, I did purchase a second one of these because I love it so much. So hopefully it will replace the Atour. We'll see. But I do love that Atour lip treatment. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. If you can afford it, I would definitely recommend it because it is one of the best lip treatments that I've ever tried. And I really hope that this can match it. And if it doesn't, I don't know, maybe I will buy it in the future again. All right, so that is it for this video. This is my hair and makeup favorites from 2024. Sorry it's a long video, but I just wanted to get this one out there because the Sephora sale is going on until November 11th, which is tomorrow, which is Monday. And then hopefully the next few videos of my 2024 favorites will be a bit shorter. I may just do one skincare video and then I'll do like maybe body care and favorite devices, or I'll break them up. But body care, I don't really have very many products. Devices, I don't have very many products. The longer video is actually going to be my skincare video, but hopefully it'll be shorter than this because it's less products than what I had in this video. So I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I hope to see you in the next one. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps my channel when you like my videos. YouTube is not recommending my videos because I'm not getting any views, I'm not getting any likes, and when that happens, then my videos do not go in the algorithm, which means that my channel is kind of stagnant. And that's one of the reasons why too, that I'm just like, why do I do this? Why do I keep making videos if nobody's gonna watch them? Am I just talking to myself here? Well, right now, yes. But no. So please give my videos a like and subscribe if you're new here. And I hope to continue on with YouTube, but this series of these videos will determine my future here and how many videos I will keep up with a week and what I plan to do at the beginning of the year for videos if I plan to stay on YouTube, okay? All right, guys, I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.